Welcome back to another episode of Pizza Bagels.
Pizza Bagels. What's up, brother?
Nothing much. How's it going?
So good, and you?
Fantastico.
What's new?
Nothing much.
No?
I mean, hasn't been that long.
No, that's true, which I like.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel like we took so much time off. It's nice to see you twice in 4 days.
Yeah. Agreed. Both of yous.
Lucky man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So,
Yeah. I had a harrowing experience earlier today.
go on.
So, we were going to record later.
Originally.
Originally, we were going to record a little bit later than normal because this is not our normal record day. And then my boss took an early dip out of work. So I was like, fuck it, I don't have to be here. And so I messaged you and I was like, hey, maybe we can do this earlier. And you're like, yeah, that'd be great. I'm like, all right. So I'm like putting that together. And then 2 minutes later, and now mind you, I'm working at home. Jen's working at home. I've not mentioned this to her whatsoever. 2 minutes later, she messages me on Teams on our work computers. And she goes, oh, are you on your way to the bar to write? And I go, how the fuck do you know that? Like, I didn't say that to you. How do you know that?
She doesn't know that you do that like on Mondays?
No, she does. But I mean, she thought I was going to be leaving later.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, what the fuck? You're leaving now? And I was like, how do you know that? I messaged Tony. I haven't told you. Are you monitoring my text messages? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, you are so fucking weird. And I was like, what does that mean? And she was like, I'll be right down. So she comes downstairs and I'm like, how did you know that? And she went, you started sneezing quite a bit. And I go, so what?
Is that code for something?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what that means. And she goes, I know you don't, but you're so fucking weird. She goes, every time you're about to go out drinking, you sneeze like crazy.
What?
Yeah. It's like as soon as I know it's time to go drink, something makes me sneeze over and over and over again.
That's a real thing.
I swear to God. And I always have a drink at the house, like a half of a shot before I leave. And it's to get me to stop sneezing. But I've never noticed it before. And that's a weird ass thing I do. And she's like, you're so fucking weird. And I was like, that is weird, but thanks for calling me out. And she's like, it's not even that weird. It's off-putting. And I was like, but I can't call it that on the show. Because do you remember why off-putting is not a funny thing that I can say?
Oh, yeah.
You remember, was it Between the Two Ferns?
Oh, yeah,
When,
with
Galifianakis was on
yeah.
there with Jennifer Lawrence, and he was like something off. He was like, ugh, why would you say that? That's off-putting. She's like, you should be off-putting.
Because off-putting.
Because you're fat.
Yeah.
And he's like staring at her dead face, and she's like, you shouldn't have any more pudding. And he's like, I get it. So I'm like, I can't call this sneezing off-putting. And she's like, but it's fucking weird. And I'm like, I never noticed that before.
That was such a great show.
Oh, it's such a good show. But yeah. So I just found out today that I'm weird. Did you guys know this, by the way?
Yeah, for sure.
What the fuck?
I mean,
nobody told me.
No.
This is bullshit.
What? Weird? No.
My whole life, I'm like, I'm DK normal, and now I'm just like, am I weird as fuck?
Listen, we're 53 episodes in.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I was 53 years old and I was going to come across this fucking tape.
No, 53 episodes in, and I'm pretty sure everybody that's been following along knows that you're not weird.
There you go. There's one for you, everybody. Fuck you.
Our listeners can't see that, but
yeah, well,
go onto YouTube.
Get fucking YouTube.
Go to YouTube, and then now you can see what Dave just did to the camera.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're gonna love that now. They're
also, don't forget to
show, and it's just gonna be me giving the finger.
Oh, now you ruined the surprise.
Oh, sorry. Well,
spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my something in a minute and put that in front of the camera. So
what'd you just do?
Oh, you better zoom in.
Because all that reduction you had.
That's right. I just wanted to be able to see all 4 wrinkles. Because I also had Botox on my ball sack. I don't know if I told you that. Botox on my bowl sack.
Bull sack.
On my bowl sack. You heard me.
I guess that is weird.
Yeah.
Is there anything like, I don't know, I was going to say, there's something that like, I don't know, Jess brought up too. Is there anything like weird that you do or have, like either one of you guys, like food wise? I don't know why, because this just made me think of it when you're just saying like, oh, you're weird for that.
Yeah.
I've had someone like call me out and I didn't realize I was that visible about it.
I'll give you a weird one.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh, I thought you were just asked the question.
I know, I was, but I started talking and then you wait for me.
Okay. So your weird thing is interrupting people.
Is it weird? I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, I didn't want to. I didn't want to interrupt you, so I was waiting for you to finish.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back into it.
Finish all over my face.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't know I was kind of visibly doing this, but like those like the big fucking onion rings that you get. I don't know. Some bars have them. It's usually like a lot of like a carnival, whatever. Those are fucking delicious, right?
yeah.
So good. The thing is, though, is that when I eat those, like I have to take a bite and I have to make sure it's all the way through before I pull my mouth away.
Yeah, so you don't get all onion and then have just nothing.
That fucking weirds me out, dude.
shell.
Listen, I fucking love onions. Onions are like one of my favorite vegetables. But if I take a bite and I start to pull away and it slides the onion out, then I'm like, ugh. I'm kind of like grabbing it. It's like slimy, and
it's
I'm
ruined
like,
at that
I'm not gonna open my mouth. I'm like now tearing it. And it just fucks me up. It's kind of weird.
Well, as Team Fat Kid, what I do is I bite the onion ring and then I take my other hand, I fold it into the middle, and then I just pop it all in
The whole
back of
thing?
my gullet. Yeah, like I'm a fucking seagull. Fucking gook.
I'll think about that next time.
Yeah.
If that happens to me, I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. We're too far in. Just fold it in and just shove it all the way through.
Onion's your favorite vegetable?
It's one of them.
Wow.
I mean, besides, I don't know what, garlic and I don't know. I don't know what my third one would be.
Huh.
Onion's definitely in the top 3, though.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I think Christopher Reeves would be my number 1. More of a spring vegetable, if you will. Or would he be a root vegetable? I don't really know.
Yeah.
But
Good one.
I'm a big mushrooms guy.
I know, they're so gross.
Yeah, I love them.
Ugh. That's another weird one for me. I can't eat them because it's
The
texture.
juicy texture. of them.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I don't get it. I love them.
Weirds me out. It's kind of gross.
I love them. I also, I don't know if I told you, I know this is a little off subject, but I also got trippy on mushrooms the other night.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
How trippy were you?
Trippy enough that in the middle of playing a game of pool, I realized I was tripping. And then the person I was with, I was like, "Are you tripping?" It was fucking Tiffany.
Oh,
And-
okay. I thought
and-
this was going to be Guido.
No, it wasn't. I was there to see Guido, and he didn't show up, and then Tiffany did, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's just do mushrooms." And she gave me like a fucking like Super Mario Brothers mushroom. Usually, I'm just eating little fucking
Oh, no.
shards and little stems and whatnot. So, I mean, she gave me a fucking 2.5 inch.
Oh,
banger,
yeah.
and I was just like, "Oh." And like 45 minutes later, I'm in the middle of this game of pool, and I like activated. I'm just like, "Oh shit." And I'm like, "Are you tripping?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Me too." Like I was amazed that we were both tripping, even though I watched her eat.
Yeah, the
twice as
both of
much.
yous. Yeah.
And then she was like, "It's your turn." And I was like, "For more mushroom?" And she's like, "No." And on the pool
I don't want any
table.
more mushrooms. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
And she was like, "On the pool." I'm like, "I can't play pool like this." And she's like, "You're just gonna quit?" I'm like, "I'm not a fucking quitter." And she was like, "Get up there and kick that dude's ass on this pool table."
Oh, you're playing teams?
No, it was just me, but she's yelling at me to beat this other dude on the pool. I was in the middle of a game, 1-on-1 against this other dude.
See, I thought like you were playing against her.
No. She was watching the whole thing and then dying laughing because I was just like, I'm standing there like this, like looking at my hands and like, wow, look at all these fingers.
I
Like,
feel like it should be like you should be like hyper focused almost. Like on shrooms, like you would think, like what was in like
no.
Three Ninjas? Remember Three Ninjas?
Yeah.
And when the grandpa's trying to teach them how to like, I don't remember, like throw like the ninja star or something, and it's like to envision it till it gets the target gets to be like so big as like a watermelon.
Sure.
That's when you throw it.
it's racist.
That's how I feel like it should be. That's how I feel like it should be playing pool
It
on
wasn't.
shrooms. No, not at all.
It was terrible.
Not even close.
Not even close. Every shot I took, I missed. And it always was like I was playing defense. So like the cue ball would always be stuck behind another ball. And this dude was losing his fucking mind. And every time I would take my shot, I'm like, oh, somebody missed. Like I was making fun of myself. But he was taking the game so serious. And I was just like, I'm going to go over with Tiffany and look at our hands. And he's just like, motherfucker, we're going to finish this goddamn game. I don't even remember if I won or lost, but I had a great time.
At that point, you don't care.
Yeah, I
just want the game to be
I
over.
definitely won, but we both lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, so other weird stuff, food stuff. Tommy boy, you got anything weird to do with food?
Not really. I mean, like, I I can't have onions on a burger, like raw onion.
Oh, okay.
But
Do you
like,
eat raw
give me
onions in other applications?
no,
Okay, so you're not a raw.
So you just want them caramelized. You're good.
that or
fried.
onion rings. I'll eat onion rings all day,
Okay.
Okay,
but
That's not
like
that
I
weird.
won't have it like on a burger. You know what I mean? Like it's just I like things plain, so I get yelled at a lot. Like, why don't you put ketchup? Why don't you like this? I'm like, just better playing.
You're just a burger and cheese kind of guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's fine.
That's yeah.
I mean, I make fun of people for that. I'll say it.
I guess that's my weird thing. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
that weird, though. I mean, there's a lot of people. Like when I was living with Anthony and working at this fancy restaurant downtown, I brought him and his girlfriend in for dinner. And for Anthony, I had like a tomahawk ribeye the chef brought in and like a lobster tail. And I brought enough for both of them, him and his girlfriend, at the time now his wife. And she was like, can I just get a burger? And I'm like, sure, at this fancy ass restaurant that I'm buying you dinner. You can have the $15 burger, or you can have the $200 special I put together for you with the chef. And she's like, I'll just have the burger. I'm like, it's awesome. They have this candied bacon. It's out of this world. They make this pimento cheese spread. They have house-made pickles. And she's like, no, I just want it on a bun, ketchup, extra well done.
Ugh.
I'm like, I'm so glad you joined me at this fancy restaurant when you could have gone to fucking Wendy's and asked for that.
Yeah,
I make fun of people for that, but I'm not here to yuck your yum, sweetheart.
that's true.
It is
So
Pride.
far.
It is.
Yeah.
It is Pride Month, so enjoy your burger however you like.
Burn.
Ding.
There is here's something too. So one thing, actually, there's a couple here, but one thing is this dude I work with, Steers. Shout out Steers. He told me that there's I don't know if do you guys ever eat like tuna or chicken out of a can?
No.
Okay. I mean, we'll do like tuna
literally
sometimes
think
for
I've
like
never
sandwiches.
done either of those. Literally never either of those.
No, I mean we'll do the canned tuna sometimes just to make like a quick like tuna sandwich.
salad.
Yeah, or tuna salad, whatever.
I've never done that before.
Okay. So I've never done the chicken one, but I heard apparently that occasionally you might find a bone. And he said the thing that fucking weirds him out or grosses him out is that like eating that and then you're like, what the fuck is that? And you're like pull it out. And he's like, I need to either hurry up and get that out of my head or I'm fucked. The meal's done. I just throw it all in the trash.
Jen's
I'm
the
like,
same.
ugh, that's so weird.
the
Same
same
exact
way.
way.
Yeah,
Jen is
throw
the
it out.
same fucking way.
Toss it.
She can hardly watch me eat a bunch of stuff because like if I'm eating chicken and I get that like let's say I'm eating chicken wings and I get that little like piece at the end that's like cartilage, you can chew your way through that if
Yeah.
you're adamant about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And I'm just like and she's like and I'm like, oh no. Did I chew that really loud? And she's like, yeah, you fucking did. I'm disgusted. I'm like, so not gonna eat those other 5 wings of yours? I fucking guess. Daddy
Guess
got
you will.
17 wings instead of 12.
Oh, I was gonna say like I'm like more of the surprise that's in there. That would be like that ruined for me. But like you
Yeah,
eating the
that's
cartridge and like you know it's there. Then
Yeah.
that's fine. I don't care.
I don't.
But-
Oh, go on.
But no, just like how you said, it was like you're eating a can of chicken or whatever, and there's a bone in there. It's
like,
supposed to be not
Oh,
there. It's
fuck
like nope,
that.
nope,
Yep.
something went
This
wrong.
is fucking weird. It's
gonna fuck my
gross.
stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking throw it out. Yeah, I get it. I don't think that Jess would be happy with me telling the story.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Jess. Love you.
Whoops.
But there was a time we were out getting wings, and so we were sitting over at Mars. Let me preference this is that Jess loves
Say
to
that word
fucking
one more time.
preface this. I can't even talk.
Nope.
Preference this. Preface this. Preface this.
Now
There
you're
it
going
is.
ahead.
Wow.
Preface this.
Preface.
Yeah. That's what I said the first time.
Yeah, so it's like when you have breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, when you have breakfast,
and then you preface
to
in the
have
afternoon.
breakfast. Yeah. Anyways, so Jess loves to eat like everything off of like the bones, you know. So we make a great team when it comes to the wings because I'll smash basically as much as I can possibly find and then I throw it to the side. Anyways, we were sitting there at the bar and there's another couple sitting next to us. The girl's sitting next to Jess and the guy's on the other end. So Jess is in a conversation with both of them, and then I'm just sitting there smashing wings.
Smashing.
And I just throw them on a side plate, and there's a thing of ranch there, which I don't use. That's for Jess.
Oh my god, I hope this is not going where I think it is.
So Jess is caught up in conversation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, And then she reaches up, grabs one of the bones, like dunks it in like the ranch, and then starts like gnawing
Yep.
everything off the bone. And she's like just gnawing it. And these people are like just like stop talking, like watching Jess. And Jess is like, what's going on? And they're like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, why? And they're like, is Tony not feeding
Yeah.
you? Like
Is this
what's
division of
happening?
labor?
And she's like, oh my God. Oh yeah. No. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
I just really love
have
to
money.
eat. Yeah, we have money. We're good. We can pay our tab tonight.
Yeah.
I just really like to eat like literally every speckle off the fucking
So
bone.
that wasn't something she did nonchalantly by accident. She was just like, oh, he left quite a stickle of meat on that bone.
No.
I'm gonna clean that motherfucker up.
Oh yeah, she does it. That's we're a great team when it
yeah,
comes to wings. And like there's points that I'm gonna leave a little extra on there for her.
Oh,
of
what
course,
that's
I know.
what chivalry is.
I
bro.
know.
Holy
yeah, and they say
shit.
chivalry's dead.
Yeah, nonsense. Some of us are leaving a little bit of meat on the bone for our ladies.
Exactly. Yeah. She don't eat meat, but she sure likes the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not gonna make me lose, mom. She's not on the bones. Yeah.
yeah. No, it's just really funny though, because they're like, "Oh, what the fuck, dude?" Because like people don't do that. She's literally taking my ends, my scraps,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Do you want us to buy you a meal?" And she's
Right.
like, "No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not even really that hungry. I just want to
She
eat
should have
this."
said yes and then taken it to go and just eaten the rest of your
Oh,
scraps.
yeah.
You're like, oh, we have dinner for a week now.
It's like blink twice if you're in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. Could I have an order of angel wings?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
This dude's abusing me with the
Yeah.
food system. When I went, I was on a work trip and we were in Vegas and we went to Nobu, that like super high-end fancy Asian restaurant.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. And we had a bazillion drinks, this group, and we're all in sales, so we were all making amazing money. And we ordered a couple orders for apps of edamame. And so we're all just cannonballing drinks, and this chick
Delicious.
Rose, who works there, is the nicest broad in the whole world. And she's just drunk and not paying attention. So, you get your bowl of edamame, and they give you an empty bowl to pitch your shells in. And so everybody's pitching their shells, and she's in the middle of this conversation, and I'm looking over, and she reaches into the bowl of used edamame shells, and then she puts it in her mouth, and she's like, and then she gives this look like, oh, there were no beans in there, and like
That's
throws
weird.
it on the table, and then she grabs another one.
No
and
one
I'm-
stopped her yet.
Oh no, I'm elbowing people at the table. I'm like, look at this shit.
Was she drunk?
Hammered.
Oh.
And it was great. We let her try 6 of them, and she's like, I don't know what's wrong with the edamame. And we're like, well, what are they, out of beans? And she's like, yeah, you guys have the same problem. And we're like, no, all of ours were full of beans. You have the ball. Everybody's been like, and now she's
And just throwing them in.
She's just putting it in her mouth and then like pulling, like, ugh. Why are there no soybean? I thought this was a fancy restaurant. The edamame here stinks. I'm like, you should Yelp about it.
Yeah.
We ordered 5 orders, and every time I took one, it was like there was spit on the outside and no beans inside. Dummy.
They're not together anymore. There's a couple. We know both of them. But when they were a couple, they used to tell me that there was a story that apparently he would get grossed out if he can't eat meat off the bone.
So weird.
So like if they were to order like KFC or whatever the fuck, he can't even like look at it. So he would go into the other room. She would be in the kitchen tearing all of the meat,
picking meat.
yes, off the bone for him, and then putting it on a plate and then bringing it to him.
That'd be so fun to bang a toddler. You know what I mean? Like grab him a sippy cup and pick all of his meat for him. He's watching cartoons. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's wild.
I used to bust his balls all the time for it.
Apparently, a lot of people are like that. Like Tommy, you said you're not crazy about that, right?
No, I mean
You'll
that's
do
fine.
meat on the bone.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you'll get grossed out if there's a bone unexpectedly.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's a different story. That's something you're not expecting.
fair.
Yeah.
Not
That's
like what you
fucking.
said
That's
with Jen.
disgusting.
Not like what you said with Jen, where it's like you're eating the cartilage, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
you could eat it. Yeah,
Like we were together, Jen and I, one time. We were going to the shooting range for her first time ever, and we stopped at like Heinen's, and she got this little 2-pack of like lemon chicken salad sliders, and she was driving us from there to the shooting range, and so she's eating her little snack. I got like a wrap, and I'm eating that, and she takes like 2 bites out of this slider-sized slider, and then she's like, ugh! And I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? And she's just like, ugh! And I'm like, so as a gentleman, I grabbed the slider out of her hand because I'm like, this must be the problem. I'm like, what happened? And she's like,
What you would do to a child?
I'm like, she's like, there was a bone in there. And I go, yeah, just spit it out the window. Or
Yeah.
swallow it. I don't
Yeah.
know. And she's like, I can't eat that. What if there's other bones? And I'm like, okay, cool. I just fucking housed the other 2 sliders, finished my wrap.
my
We went to the shooting. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Just be like, oh my God, you found a shard in your fucking slider. Now I'm not, what, are we going to not eat them? They were from Heinz. They were like $9. I'm not throwing $8 out the window because she
She
will
found the
eat
golden
meat,
ticket.
but she won't eat the bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a golden ticket.
Got a chicken bone.
Oh man. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other food stuff. Here's something that's I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's not super bad, but sometimes I do get grossed out. Like food that's like wet food in the sink when I'm washing dishes.
Define that.
Like because
Do you
I'm
mean
one.
wet food or like tepid water? Like a plate that's had water on like a dirty plate and then there's dirty water.
Yeah, it's all like kind of gross and
milky.
soaked up
Oh,
together.
that is so
It's
gross.
yeah.
Filmy. It's
So like I
disgusting.
always like try to like dump any extras like in the trash before rinsing out the plate or bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
But on occasion, there's some in there, and I'm like, when I go, I'm like, oh, and especially when you're rinsing out, you're dumping it. It's like in the sink, and you're like,
Oh, that's
oh, I
foul.
can't.
Yeah.
It's almost slightly gaggy.
You want to know a secret for that? Put your plates in the sink upside down.
What do you mean? And then it's just sitting on the sink floor.
Well, are you talking about not leaving your plates in the sink? Like, aren't?
Well, yeah, I'm saying like when you're washing dish, like when you're like, all right, I'm gonna go wash dishes that have been like soaking, right? And there's a bunch of food that's been in the water that's been
Oh,
soaking, and you like dump it and kind of rinse it and start washing dishes. By the time you're done washing dishes, you want to rinse out the sink, and then you're like, and you gotta like scoop it. Although like we have one of those,
sprayer nozzles.
yeah, you can like pull out, but sometimes it gets stuck in like the grates. I'm like,
Yeah.
gross.
I could pull out, but I'm not gonna. No, I was talking about like when you have like I leave plates in the sink not to soak just because like I'm not ready to load the dishwasher yet.
Oh yeah, ours is broken, so we
Yeah.
hand wash everything.
Right, well, yeah, but like when water drips on it or you're running water for other stuff, and then you go like 2 days later and there's water, like a plate that has water filled on it, and it's been sitting there and it gets that like film on the top.
Oh
and it's, like,
yeah,
cloudy.
dude.
That is so fucking
Dude,
foul.
once you puncture that smell.
Yeah, dude, gross.
Oh yeah, dude, that I can't do smells. I'm really bad with smells. I can watch fucking Tommy get fucking hammered and puke all over the place, but if I were to be close enough to smell it, then I'm like, I'd be like, oh god, no, no, yeah, I'm like, I gotta go, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, yes, I can't do well with smells.
Ugh. What else?
Here's one. When you open up a thing of chip dip, and like just the water's just sitting on top of it.
Do you pour it out?
No. I just grab a chip and I
mix it through?
just stir it all up. But at first you're kind of like, ugh.
I pour it out.
I've had that
Do
with
you really?
cream
I do.
cheese and butter. Yeah.
Yeah, cream cheese probably does the same thing. That's also disgusting, but I've seen it though.
It's like, hey, I haven't had bagels in a while, and I buy some, and then I'm like, oh, I still have that cream cheese in the fridge, and then I open it.
oh, cream cheese. I thought you said
cheese.
cottage cheese.
Well, no, cream cheese.
Oh, cream cheese is fucking delicious.
Whose
Yeah.
cottage is this cheese coming from?
Dude, I just watched that
So
episode
did
last
I.
night.
I watched
Just
it like
last
2
night.
days ago. What do you mean
Just last
cottage
night.
cheese? Whose cottage is it coming from?
What's that white stuff?
Yeah. What is all of this
How have
white?
you never had cottage cheese in your whole life?
You're a cheese guy.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said cottage cheese.
No, cream
Cheese. Yeah, I understand
Like
what
that
you're
has a
saying.
little bit of the water on top
Yeah.
Cream cheese is different because when it separates, that's oil that's coming up to the top. So to mix
Well-
it in is fine. With other stuff, like I would pour the water off, just like when
In
you
chip
have,
dip, you dump the water.
Yeah.
Ugh. And now I just take a chip. I'm like, oh, this is kind of gross. I'm like, just stir it up, and then it'll be fine.
All right. You know how they do that?
That's
thing,
weird.
on the internets where it's like she's a 10, but.
Yeah.
All right, she's a 10, but she opens up a chip dip, grabs a chip, gets all the water on the chip, and that's her first chip.
Ew. No one would do that.
What if she did? And
got all the water
and then-
out for you.
And then she was like, I only wanted one chip. She
No,
was just there for the dip.
well, this is here. I know why it's a lie because no one can eat just one chip.
horse shit.
And I don't give a fuck if is that Pringles or whose catchphrase is that? Lay's, Pringles.
Bet you can't eat just one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
One
I
of
think it was
those.
Pringles. I think it was Pringles.
Pringles is once you pop, you can't stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one of those. It's just you can't eat just one. I don't know. It's Lay's, Ruffles,
Lay's,
whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Either way,
No, because Ruffles have ridges.
Then it must be Lay's.
it's got to be Lay's. It's not Doritos.
No.
Anyways, it's got to be Lay's. You can't have
So,
just one.
but
Anyways,
in this
that's I know it's a
hypothetical
fucking lie.
situation-
She's not going to have just
In this
one water
hypothetical
chip.
situation, she just grabs a chip, she opens up the dip, and she's like, "Oh," and she scoops up all the water onto the chip, and then that's her first one.
Ugh. I'm not even going to
stand
kiss
the
her after
fuck?
that. No.
No?
I get out of my house.
Oh,
No.
yeah, same. Gross.
I'm not kissing you with chip dip water breath.
Imagine what. Yeah,
You didn't even get any dip. It's just the water.
This is one of those weird situations where the pro is also the con. It's like, ugh. Imagine what other things you'd put in your mouth. Oh.
Oh, I see where this is going.
You can stay around for 12 minutes, and then you have to. I hope you brought your own toothbrush because you can use the hose water out front. And
You'll be fine. It's just a chip dip water. You'll be fine.
I do the same thing with ketchup. Like, I know there's going to be the ketchup pre-cum, so I always just squirt that right into the sink.
No, you just shake it and you don't get that.
Nope. I squirt it right into the sink.
There's nope. Just shake it. You don't have that.
No, because then you're just watering down your ketchup.
You're not watering it down. It's all mixing
There's
together.
I'm sorry.
You
Nope.
want hard, thick ketchup?
I want more concentrated ketchup. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want it watery?
No, just shake it up. It's fine.
You shake it up. I just take it fucking concentrated.
Go on. Tell me about you squirting into the sink.
There should
Hard
be
and thick.
there should be a camp where people go to learn how to use their ketchup to make sure it's concentrated.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
Nope.
What,
He's Jewish. He can say that. It's fine. You can't say nope. It's funny.
what do you think we would call that camp? Where you learn how to use your ketchup. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
By the way, it is Lay's that has that commercial.
It's Lay's. All right, you looked it up. Well done, Tommy. You get a bonus in your check this week.
Yeah, you get a gold star and a 5% raise amortized over 12 months. So
Worst contract ever.
yeah.
This is your fault. You should have thought about this in the beginning.
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
true.
Look
It is
who
my
you signed
fault.
up with.
Yeah.
It's like my Mystery
A
Science
Juna
Theater.
Dago. You fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
It's like my Mystery Science Theater. I'm stuck on a ship and I can't. I haven't watched any
goddamn
movies.
right. Oh man, so I don't know where I got this from, but I still do it to this day. And you guys both know that, and I hope all of you know how much I love Asian food.
Of course. Yeah. I think if anybody starts that's craving about or raving about Asian food, you're
Talk
the
to me.
top person that I'm like,
I'm the
yep.
guy. But I learned this when I was a kid in New York, and I don't know. I'm sure I got it from my mom, but I don't know why. You know when they have when you get chopsticks at an Asian restaurant, they come in that little slide of paper,
Yeah.
and then they're bound together at the fat end.
Uh-huh.
So when you break them apart, I always flip them around so I have the fat part in my hands, and then I shake them against rub them against each
See,
other.
I put them together and I go like this.
Okay.
Like you're like with like a stick.
yeah. Okay, so apparently that's what I do.
Jess
Why?
yells at me. She's like, "Don't do that." Like she's like embarrassed that I'm doing it in the restaurant.
Why do you do it?
To me, I think that's just like
You're just warming them up.
yeah, it's like warming up, get nice and ready.
Right.
No,
Oh, this sushi looks undercooked. I'm gonna start a Boy Scout fire real quick.
no, I do it because I feel like I don't know, like there just might if there is any sort
Wood
of like
shards.
yeah, if there's
That's
anything
why I
sticking
do it.
out, then I can try to like
Yeah.
rub them off. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
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 That's why I do it. Yeah.
Jess is gonna feel like such a fool when she gets a throat splinter.
Oh, I can't wait for the day.
I know. And she's gonna be like, oh, and you're gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah.
learn your lesson, bitch. Fucking cough your way through it.
Yeah. Here's some water.
Right.
Here's some chip dip water.
Yeah.
Wash
yeah.
it down.
Yep. Yeah. Here's the top layer of water off the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Hope that works. If not, you just died in an Asian restaurant.
Do you also, when you open those up, do you just tear across the top or do you tear down the side?
I go down the side.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the pro move. Tommy,
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
do you use chopsticks at all? No, not chopstick
Too
guy.
white for chopsticks.
Fair enough.
He hates the Asian world.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not a fan.
fair enough.
Ever since Pearl Harbor.
What about straws? When you get paper straws, how do you tear them open? Do you slam them? It's a rip down the top.
I'm a slammer.
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 I'm the same way. No, I just a little bit across the top and then right down the side.
Yeah.
I'm a slammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys both look like slammers.
I feel like a man
Yeah.
when I slam a straw.
Have some control.
Yeah.
Slamming down the straw.
The worst part is like if there's like a little bend and you don't realize it, you slam the wrong end. It's like fuck, I broke my straw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you don't slam it, boys. You gotta treat it like a lady.
Treated like a lady. I love that song. All right. So other.
What else you got? Something else what
It's not a
what
food
weirds you out? It doesn't have to be food related. Like what weirds
Bro.
you out, grosses you out, just fucking in general.
It just annoys me. But I think it's weird, and I think it's going to be highly contested. But Jen loves to beat the microwave to the punch, right? She'll set the microwave for like 3 minutes, and then she's standing there with 10 seconds left, and she's got her pointy little finger out, and she's just like, and it's like 4, 3, 2, and she's like, boop, and then she opens the door. Right, fine. So it doesn't
It's a
have.
game for her.
It doesn't have. Yeah, she's trying to set the high score. It doesn't have all the to do of the microwave going off with bing, 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 or whatever. But she doesn't fucking she doesn't hit the reset button. So it doesn't
leaves
put the
it?
clock back up. I want to know what time it is when I come downstairs, right? I come downstairs and I'm like, ugh, I wonder what time it is. Oh, is it 0:01? Wow. And what am I supposed to do? Be like, wow, Jen, amazing job on beating the microwave by 10 fucking milliseconds. Well, should I take a picture of it and be like, I'm very impressed? Like,
Yeah, post it up to Instagram.
wow, you're almost 37. This is quality work. You're fucking doing. So annoying.
Do you not have another clock in the kitchen?
I do. I have one on my stove, and it's about 14 inches below that. But that's not the fucking point, is it?
Does anybody actually have like regular clocks hanging up on their walls anymore?
No.
No.
No. Huh.
No.
Unless you're like anybody
I still wear
below
a
the age of
watch.
60.
I still wear a watch. Does anybody wear watches? I got made fun of it for it at the bar the other day.
That fucking reminds me. I had a fucking shitty work meeting. Not to change the fucking subject of weird and gross. Actually, this is fucking weird. It actually kind of pissed me off. I was at a work meeting the other day, and we were a couple of these like bigwigs, and this fucking joker was wearing 2 fucking watches.
Stop it. You got to be full of shit.
No, I swear to God.
One on
I
each
swear to
wrist.
God. And here's the deal, too. I didn't notice
Was
the
one
second.
was one a Fitbit or something?
No. They were both like this.
No. I'm just saying-
Fitbits can tell time.
I know,
I think they can. Yeah, right.
Of course.
Yeah.
well, some people get
No,
the
they
knockoff
were-
version. That's why.
No. The one on his left wrist was like a big fat fucking golden, probably a
Rolex.
a couple $1,000 watch, right? And then at some point, and I didn't realize if he was already wearing it and adjusting, or if this meeting was so boring. Steers, if you listen to this episode,
You're boring as shit.
no. Steers is my boy.
I take that back. You're not so boring.
Yeah. Steers was sitting behind me, and I was like, dude, when the fuck is this over? And I'm like, I want to get the fuck out of here. He saw like how like upset I was getting. Like, this is taking way too fucking long. This fucking sucks. But I forgot to bring up to him that I go, did you see this fat fuck like wearing? He's got 2 fucking watches. He's like from Texas, and I saw him at one point. He's sitting there talking, and then he's like holding it, and then he like restraps it like while he's talking, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm
Because
like,
he's taking
this
on
fucker's
water, it sounds like.
yeah, like this fucker's got 2 fucking watches on, and I can only see the top of the one he just put on his right wrist, and it's like one of like the digitals where you only see like the lines of
Weird,
where it's at. I'm like, why do you need 2 fucking watches?
I have a theory, but it's going to be incorrect.
Because what? Texas is a couple hours behind, and he's in
No.
Cleveland.
No, what is he so important? He
Like one's
he
for
can't-
Texas
he can't
time and
figure
one's
out
for.
he
I
can't
was
figure
saying-
out Central versus Eastern time.
I mean, it's only a fucking hour and a half. Yeah, 2 hours.
I was about to say something similar, but like international business. Like I got the one for the
Oh yeah,
international.
like
I mean,
when you go
that's-
to a fancy office and you see all the clocks on the wall, it's like New York, L.A.
Yeah,
China.
yeah.
No. But what if he was like, what if I get mugged? And then they'll be like, give me your fucking wallet and your watch. And he's like, yeah, here's my wallet from my sock. And then here's my $50 watch. And then he's
No.
keeping his wallet in his back pocket and his Rolex.
I see your point there, but no,
That's a
both
super-
watches
that's a
are look
super
very expensive.
cheap
The
move.
right one had a leather strap, but this one on his left hand, which I feel like most people wear their watches on their non-dominant hand.
Correct. But you said it was on
And-
his left.
The fat gold one was the one he was like, just strapping while he's like talking to us, was on his right hand, and that had a leather strap. Fuck, I'm gonna bring that up to Steers tomorrow.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Sorry, just completely sidetracked the whole thing. I mean, I guess it's
no,
fucking weird.
It is. First of all, wearing 2 watches is super weird.
Yeah.
Unless you're wearing 4 on the same arm, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because that means you're going to also open up the inside of your jacket.
That's what I was waiting for.
4 gold toothbrushes, and pocket watches, and
Yeah, it's got a
coming
trench
to
coat
America.
full of
Yeah,
shit you
you're
can
just like,
sell.
Yeah, you want a solid gold beeper? Like,
Yeah.
no, but kind of.
Yeah.
That's how Dave does his Christmas shopping.
I would 100% buy a solid gold beeper.
That would be sick.
Hell yeah.
If they were still, if we were still like, if those were still usable today, would you have one?
I prefer that they're not, and I still would have.
I was gonna say that's his next accessory.
Yeah, 100%. Imagine if you could.
Could
reach
you
out,
imagine?
Can you imagine? Yeah, if I was like, oh shit, and reached in my pocket, and then you just heard, and that was my solid gold beeper, and I was like, we gotta pause this. I gotta make a phone call. And you're like, why didn't that just come to your cell phone?
Right.
I'm like, why the fuck would I have a solid gold beeper then? That would make this a ridiculous purchase.
Dave texting on his phone to
yeah.
the solid gold beeper, so he's support.
Yeah.
I'm texting myself 531-8008. Text myself boobies on my solid gold beeper just so I can drop it on the fucking episode.
I mean, if we didn't have cell phones and it were still strictly payphones, or like, you know, you're at someone's house or the bar landlines, right? Like, would you have a pager?
Hell yeah.
Tommy?
Yeah, I guess in that situation. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
I would definitely do that.
I was just thinking about how annoying it would be from anybody to just be like yo, like, you know, Kate, like constantly fucking, like how you were saying before, is that like it was a fucking tracker for your parents, right?
Yeah, that was the whole purpose.
Same fucking shit. Not that I'm anywhere where I'm not supposed to be, but
it's not
still.
like it's any different. Like, it's not like if you had a beeper and your girlfriend beeps you, and then you're like 3 hours later, you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't see it. It's the same thing if she texts you and you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is the same thing as
Yeah.
being right. Fucking asshole sometimes.
What else you got?
Let's see. All right. So let's go into off food. We can get back
Yeah.
to food, but off of food.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go next. There was something else that I thought of about this adult weird shit, but
Sure.
you go first.
I'm genuinely curious about when or how we're going to fix this problem, but it's 2024. We are sending robots to Mars to look for potential life. Elon Musk is loading up like passenger versions of spaceships, but I still have to smell my underwear when it's on the floor of my bedroom to see if it's fresh or not. I can't be the only one doing that.
No, I don't smell my underwear. I just, when I'm done with it, it goes into the dirty clothes basket, and that's it.
What do you do for a living that you have so much money that you can afford underwear for every day?
It's not every day. I mean, mostly, but I mean, you also just wash your clothes.
Tomboy.
You can recycle.
I have enough to last me like 2 weeks before I have to do
Yeah,
laundry.
same.
But
I
you
mean,
guys do
I'm
laundry
fucking, I'm a
every 2
grown.
weeks?
I'm almost 40 years old. Like,
I do laundry
have
once a week.
enough fucking
My
underwear. See, about once a week. So like, I have enough fucking underwear that I don't have to sniff it and go.
I don't sniff it
did I
that
wear this?
hard. I'm not like. I'm just like.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Or-
how you made it sound was
I'm like. No, I take a look. I'm like
good.
a
Yeah,
snooter.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, a little key bump. I'm like, ooh. Or, ugh.
Ooh, lemon
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah. Exactly.
No,
No, but
I
when
don't.
do my laundry. I load up my laundry basket. I bring it to the room, and then I throw the laundry basket on the floor, filled with clothes.
What, like the fresh laundry?
Yeah,
Okay, and then what?
and then I leave it there forever. And then when I am in an emergency mode, like the next morning, and I need to go be present around another person, I rifle through it like a goddamn cartoon character. I leave clothes everywhere, and I pick out what I'm gonna wear, and then I go, and then I come back, and then the next day I'm like, ugh, which of these underwears were pre-worn, and which of these did I just file out of the laundry?
Wait, isn't the basket full of the clean clothes?
It was until I went looking for the day one outfit, and then I just went through there like a whirlwind and
But-
just throw them out of the basket.
Why are you throwing them out of the basket?
Because if I put them back in the basket, I'll have to keep looking at them.
You're not doing anything with them if they're already outside the basket, are
That's
you?
why they're outside the basket.
Are you doing anything with them once they're outside the basket?
Yeah, I'm smelling them later to see if I can wear them the next day.
Why don't you
my
just,
God.
sit through the clothes,
Why don't
and then you don't have to
sit
fucking, you'll
through-
have, that's, yeah, because, like, listen, there are times that I do the same thing. I'll wash a shit ton of clothes, and it'll take me days before I actually am like, all right, let's put some jams on, let's fold everything up, yeah. But there's definitely times where, like, days go by where it's sitting there in the basket on the floor, but my dirty clothes go into a different dirty basket.
Oh, I don't have a dirty
And
basket.
okay, well, maybe you should invest in one.
Man, you know,
Then you don't have to fucking whirlwind through your fucking clothes.
You know what? Now that you're saying it, I just got this big promotion. I should get another
Yeah,
basket.
I'm sure you can afford a basket that's
can
like
afford a basket.
$4.99 or, you know.
$499 for a basket?
Yes, it's made out of gold, like your
Oh,
pager.
if it's a gold basket.
Yeah, like your pager.
But how is Jen going to carry it up the stairs?
It's not her problem, it's yours.
She's going to need to do a lot more leg day, is what she's going to need to do. Yeah. Time to hit that gym, sweetheart.
What did this have to do with Elon Musk?
He's sending us up in spaceships. You know, like,
We're supposed to have flying
he's
cars
doing-
at this point. and
He's
Dave
doing
can't do his
amazing
laundry.
things for the world, and I'm still smelling my underwear.
Dave can't do his laundry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, Elon, help me out, brother.
Let's come sniff my underwear and see if it's fresh or not.
Or, listen, we have...
Did you try tweeting?
I haven't yet. Or Xing him, I think it would be called.
Oh, Xing. Yeah.
Still
But
tweeting.
here's the thing, right? Coors Light cans...
Throw him
came
the
out-
bird.
Came out with that detector of if your beer is cold.
Yeah, with the mountains on the
And
side.
the mountains would turn blue.
Yeah, you know,
So is there
it's a cold beer.
reason I can't buy boxers that will turn brownish or whitish if there's too much poop or jizz.
I'm sure you're already doing that yourself.
I just don't want to keep sniffing them.
Well, then just check for the brown and the white. Listen, you don't even have to invest in another basket. Maybe just get one of those black lights.
Racist.
African American lights.
Fine, African American lights.
I think we're at a
I
point
think-
where we're saying colored lights.
Fine, whatever. Ultraviolet lights.
Did you say ultra-violent? Because that's also racist.
No, I said violet.
Okay, got it. All right.
Is that better?
It
Yeah.
It is Pride Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Violet.
take that
That's
and
one
maybe
of the
just
flavors
scan
of the
it.
rainbow.
Sure is.
Yep.
Maybe you take this ultraviolet light and then scan your underwear. Then you don't have to fucking sniff it. And if you see brown or
I'm sorry. I didn't know that I'm in a new episode of CSI Avon Lake. That I'm just going to take a fucking thing and be like, oh, there's poop. There's a little jizz. Is it too much poop? Is it too much? Is this enough poop jizz where I have to wash them? Or not enough
Oh, can
poop
I get
jizz?
by for one
And
more
I can do
day?
One more day, yeah.
Well, that's up to you. It's
That's
your
not poop.
underwear.
It's Tuesday. It's a little poopy jizzy, but I can make it to Thursday.
Well, yeah, that's your decision. You're a grown ass man.
Or buy more underwear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have enough fucking underwear.
To last you 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's what Tomboy has.
I did that like 8 years ago, and now a bunch of them have holes in them,
Throw those away. Buy new underwear.
but those still work.
Yeah. But you're gonna have to just get rid of them. You gotta let it go.
Waste not, want not.
You have to let it go.
You're a piece of shit.
You have to let it go.
Wow.
You gotta let it go.
Wow.
I think I finally, because I went through a bunch of those undies that, like right below the elastic strap where like the holes were developing, and like when you do one of those things where you go to pull up and it like rips the hole even more, like
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, that's the best.
No, it
Oh, it's
sucks.
so good. You're like, oh shit! Like, I wonder if I could keep the elastic down there and then maybe get these over my shoulders, like I'm wearing suspenders. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
That's one of those things where I'm like, I was like saving them for like when I would go and play like handball and shit. I'm like, this can be like the fucking workout underwear. But
All
then
right.
like, that's it. So then, but now I'm just like, I finally got rid of all of them. They're all tossed out. I got undies that last me at least a couple weeks, like Tomboy.
Fine.
Just, you're a rich Jew.
All right.
Go buy the underwear.
Yeah. I
You don't have
prefer
to
to be-
sniff them anymore.
prefer to be
Or
called-
buy underwear or buy the black light.
Fine. What about jeans? How often are you washing jeans?
Oh, I'll wear one pair of jeans for like 3 months
That's what I'm
before.
saying.
Yeah, before I fucking actually
Bro,
go
like,
to the next
there
pair.
There has to be a problem.
Yeah, it's like once like the waistband starts getting kind of loose, where I got to kind of like keep pulling them up. I'm
I don't
like,
care about that.
You're a little stretched. You got to throw those in the wash. Switch to the next pair.
What does that do when you wash them when they're loose in the?
When you wash them and dry them,
seat.
they tighten back up.
Oh.
Maybe yours don't.
maybe yours do. Yeah. Yeah. I don't wash jeans unless there's a huge problem.
Oh, like a poop or a
Like
cum
poop
problem?
or- no, it wouldn't be. How much cum do you think I have there?
Why don't you're the one talking
be a
about poop
problem
and
with
cum
my
all over your underwear?
I'm gonna cum on my jeans? Like that's crazy.
I mean, you might. It sounds like you have at least a minor cum and poop problem.
Well, certainly do, but that's in my underpants.
So still protecting you against the jeans.
Yeah.
You ever go commando?
No.
Oh,
I'm
it's
too
probably smart for
too
you.
sweaty and chafy down there. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's like too much. Yeah. But jeans, I never wash them. Like if somebody spills a milkshake on my pants, I would wash them. Or if I shit myself, or I suppose if I fully pissed myself, I'd wash them. If it
Yeah.
was just a sprinkle, I might pretend to my wife that, oh, our sprinklers were on, and just hose myself off completely, so it's like my pants are wet. When I walk in the house.
Just go sit on the sprinkler, clean everything off. You're
Yeah,
fine.
just spray myself, my whole body, and then just walk in the house like, ugh, I didn't piss myself or anything.
Yeah. It's the sprinkler's fault.
It was wildly raining out there, and she'd be like, no, it wasn't, and we don't have a sprinkler. Like, ugh.
Yeah, but you
All
should.
right, I didn't know that, Inspector Gadget. Like,
It's like Jen's out there with the hose, and he's like, Rob
I'm
Lowe
running
and,
over there with a pants full of shit. Like,
No, I'm saying like you're like Chris Farley and Tommy Boy, where he's spraying them down with the gas hose.
Oh yeah.
Spraying them with the garden hose.
Did you eat paint chips as a kid?
Wow.
Why? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rob Lowe. That was such a great role.
You know, speaking of an adult, this is kind of weird, and I'm not trying to be mean to any of you out there that have to deal with this. People got to go through it. It is what it is. Don't give them the finger. That's not nice.
I don't even know what it is yet.
I know, but for some reason, it just kind of weirds me out. Adults with braces. There, I said it.
Not a fan.
I said it. It's weird.
It is weird
It's weird.
and unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. It's not their fault, I suppose. I mean, if they weren't able to get the braces as a kid, maybe they grew up poor. Maybe
When's
their
the last
parents
time
were
you
dicks.
Saw that though? Like,
Oh, I
that's
see
been
it
so long.
just
for me.
yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Like metal braces?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen that. I see a lot of people with those Invisalign, and a lot of people with those like sort of invisible braces, which you can totally tell they have.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't even remember other than porn the last time I saw. Hopefully, somebody over 18 years old with metal braces.
Oh, yeah, no, I see adults with braces like all the time. And I'm not, again, not making fun. It is what it is.
Sweet teeth.
It's just one of those things that's like, I don't know. It just braces make me think of like when we were younger, you know, like,
Does
But-
it make you think like bad breath?
no. It just,
food
I don't,
particles?
no, it's just, I don't know. It's just the image of just seeing braces on your teeth. And I just think that like braces to me, I think about it's just a kid's thing. Like parents give their kids
Sure.
braces. And then as an adult, you should have had that already fixed. But again, there's obviously circumstances. You got shitty parents or you're too poor, whatever the cases may be. It's just sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, you got braces as an adult. That's
it's kinda
weird.
Like, are you talking about? Does it matter if it's a dude or a chick?
No, I don't give a fuck. It's just, I don't give a shit. It's just,
If it was a dude, I'd be like, "What are your parents poor?" If it was a chick, I'd be like, "Oh, porn.
Jesus.
You going for porn?"
That's your thing. You're like, I'm gonna get
Category?
braces. So porn category. Is that a porn category?
Absolutely.
Braces?
I would venture to guess 100%.
Tommy, can you look that up?
Yeah, please.
What, you
I don't want that in my
Yeah,
ear.
for-
braces.
I mean, I'm kind of curious if that's a thing.
Oh my god. I was gonna.
You don't have to. You don't have to
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
up your
Don't-
search history.
yeah.
I don't want
It's
to. I
already
don't.
fucked up enough.
I don't want to say like I don't want to fuck up your algorithm with like mommy milkers and like BBCs.
I was gonna say, Tommy, look it up on porn, like braces blowjob or like braces.
Oh, it's-
No, I would
Yeah,
say
I'm
just
sure
put in
it's there.
braces. Yeah.
well, whatever. But I was like, what if it just shows somebody who's like like Forrest Gump when he was a kid, like his his
like
legs
leg
don't work, so he has
braces?
braces. It just shows somebody who's like, Mama said these legs would take me anywhere, and it says cum shot right afterwards. Like,
Oh, on the braces, the leg braces.
yeah. That's the kickstand for my cock. Yeah. Cumonbraces.com, but it's just all people that have leg braces.
Oh my god.
So disgusting.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right. Here's something that super grosses me out, and I used to see all the time, but I've been out of the restaurant business a long time. People that take drinks into the bathroom.
I don't care about drinks. I am weird about the food part.
You know people that take food into the bathroom? at a
Yeah.
bar?
Oh, yeah. There's. I won't quote. I won't give you.
I'm gonna
No. Not at bars, but they've done it at home. I'll tell you stories afterwards. I'm not
That's
going to drop
even
names.
worse.
But go on.
It's just gross. Like, why? I understand what the retort is going to be, which is for ladies that they don't want to leave their drink on the bar.
Of course,
and they don't wanna
absolutely.
get drugged and whatnot.
Yep.
By the way, there are lots of fixes for that. I saw something. It's like the sticker that you can put over your drink or whatever, and then you can tell if it's punctured into. But either way, gross. You can't take your drink into the shitter.
And I understand your point of it.
Poop particles.
Listen, I get it.
Gross.
I get it. I understand.
It's better than being raped. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I would think. I can't speak firsthand
but it's
because I've never been in a public bathroom before.
yeah. See, I know people that were like eating on the toilet, and it's
What?
and they're both females, and it's disgusting.
That's wild. First of all, it's wild.
Listen,
in
I mean-
general. It's wild they're females.
Right, I get it.
And it's the ultimate form of recycling.
Yeah, out with the old and with the new.
Fuck it. FIFO. First in, first out, right? Oh, I'll just have this burger and then boop.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but like I have thought about that so many times because like there's also times that like mine's a little different. Like I would be at work and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go pick up lunch, but on the way back into the office, I'm like, oh, I gotta swing by the bathroom and then I'll go to my office because I want to wash my hands before I eat. But I always leave my food on the little like there's like because it's like the break room, there's the bathroom, so like I'll leave my food on the table before I go in. Because I think about that, if I were to bring my food in,
And then wash
even though
your
it's all
hands,
wrapped
that's the
up, it's in a
fucking
bag,
point.
etc., I'm like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, there's poop particles everywhere,
Someone's
and
in
what
the
have you.
stall next to you just firing a bag of nickels into the fucking...
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, my sandwich is right next to the sink, but I'm going to wash my hands and be sanitary, and then
Yeah.
you eat your shit sandwich?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's what I was talking about when I was talking about food.
Gross.
Drinks, I don't really think about it because there's been plenty of times that I've been like drunk and I'm like, I'm just going to go take a piss and I bring my drink with me. Like my beer is just in hand and I walk,
Gross. Who's going to fucking date rape you?
Nobody, probably, maybe, somebody, maybe.
Does anybody?
Anybody could.
Oh, next
I guess,
episode.
if, you know,
Does anybody want to rape?
if they want
Does
to.
anyone want to rape a pizza?
That doesn't even cross my mind. It's just that I'm just like drunk and I'm just like wandering around, like bullshitting from person to person. I'm like, I want to go take a quick piss, and then I go to the bathroom and I set my beer down on the urinal and take a piss, and then that's that. I don't even think about that when I have like a drink in my hand.
I wasn't even thinking about the food part, but going back to Always Sunny, it reminded me. You remember when Charlie and Mac were testifying against Luther?
I just also watched that last
Did you-
night.
did
Yeah,
you
I
really?
did. Yeah. I was watching through season 10 last night. Yeah.
That old judge, he's like, and it from the testimony, it says, he said, and I quote, he would rape you so hard
Oh.
the room would stink. That's such a great.
Oh, yeah,
rape
that's-
you so hard the room would stink.
Oh yeah. No, that was the older ones. The one I saw last night is where they basically the dad was out of jail and him and some guy like decapitated a guy with a stop sign,
Yep.
and then like Charlie and Mac are trying to play lawyers. Yeah, that's what I saw
So
last night.
good.
Yeah. What a great show.
Man, but drinks into the toilet for a dude? Why? What the fuck? Why? Like, first of all, how much does your drink? Like, when I go to a bar, if I was dating a chick, I would imagine I'm buying her a martini, which is probably like $12. I'm drinking a shit shot or a cheap beer for like $3. I'd rather leave that on the bar as opposed to walking into the shitter and then coming out like 6 minutes later, like, woo! Who wants to clean glasses?
So I'm not worried about anything throwing like anybody like throwing anything to my drink. I'm more worried about like the bartender taking it, because that's happened a bunch of times. That I will leave my beer there to go take a piss or to go out and have a smoke, and I come back and it's gone. I'm like, hey, what happened to my beer? And they're like, oh, I thought you left. And I'm like,
But it affords you a great opportunity, which I've taken advantage of many times, when you have like a beer and you go and you take a leak and then you come back and they cleared your beer and you go to the bartender, you're like, oh, what happened to my drink? And they're like, I don't know, did you walk away? I might have cleared it. What was it? And I'm like, oh man, it was an octuplet Jameson. Well, quadruple Hennessy back. I don't know why you threw it out. There's like 12 shots of liquor in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I paid my tab right before I went to the bathroom.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needle it in there.
Yeah. That's my thing, and I think that's why I take it with me to the bathroom, because I'm like, it's just gonna get fucking thrown out. Then I have to like wait, to get another beer.
All right. What about and not, of course not at bars, but at home, 5-second rule. You drop something on the floor.
If I even have that much time before Taco gets to it,
Which would be wild.
Well, listen,
Because he's spry.
Oh yeah, very spry. No, literally, like every time that we're cooking and chopping food, he's right at our feet, literally waiting for anything to fall. That being said, I don't know. There's a part of me that I'm just like, I just can't eat food off the floor.
I'm the same.
I just
can't
can't.
do it.
I just can't.
Hits the floor. It's over for me.
Yeah. I'm not that person. Like, I guess it could be circumstantial. Like, if it was like a chip, maybe. But like,
I was gonna say, like, if it was a slice of beef Wellington, maybe. Like, we went different directions. But
yeah, I'm just saying something that's just like, I don't know.
doesn't have a lot of surface area.
Yeah,
Doesn't have
exactly.
juice to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm not, but like, there is a lot of times that's happened. I look at it and I go, I know there's a 5-second rule here, but if now I've probably spent that 5 seconds debating it, just throw it away.
Yeah.
I'm not that poor.
I hate giving my dog free food. So I mean, obviously he gets free food, right? I buy him his food.
Yeah, he doesn't pay
job.
for anything.
He doesn't have a job.
I was like, what food is he paying for?
Like when food, like I'm standing there sauteing shit in the saute pan and something falls out. He's always next to me because he's looking for that.
Uh-huh.
And the
Same
other
with
night,
Taco.
the other night, Jen was I don't know, she was like moving from the living room, going out to the garage to smoke, and I was shaking up the saute pan, and I dropped something on the floor. It was like a cube of like zucchini. First of all, it's something I don't even give a shit about, but I don't want my fucking dog to have it because he doesn't deserve it. He's an asshole. So as soon as it hits the floor, I hear his jingling coming over that he's running over, and I picked it up with my feet.
Oh.
And with my feet threw it behind my back into the trash can in front of him. And I was like, no, sir. And as I'm doing that, Jen's walking by and she's like, that's the most Jewish thing I've ever seen in my
Just
fucking
not let
life.
the dog have it.
Yeah, it dropped. It was a piece of zucchini. Who gives a I
Yeah.
already paid for it.
Yeah.
I own that zucchini.
Yeah.
But fuck you, Delmo. I'm just like, and just orangutanged it into the garbage can, like, suck a dick, and I'll do a magic trick.
So wait, why wouldn't you just let him have it?
I don't particularly care for him.
Oh yeah, you've mentioned that before.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Okay. Also, second question.
The question should be,
Follow-up
why
question.
isn't he a better dog?
Well, listen, I'm not around to this dog. I have no idea. Backup question. When you said you picked up with your feet and threw it in the trash can, was this like you picked it up and then grabbed it with your hands and then you threw it into the trash can?
Yep, I was barefoot, and it was in between big toe and what's the next one?
The
Like
second
market
toe?
or,
I don't know.
Index toe. No, it's called index toe. It's like Piggy went to market.
I mean, I guess it would be the index toe, right?
It would.
If if we're,
Yeah.
we're
It was
working
between
this
the, it was
way.
between the two good ones.
The second toe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Index toe. Yep. Snatched it up right there, right around the back, like fucking Hakeem Olajuwon.
Wait, so did you just put your foot above the trash can and dropped it in?
No, our trash can was open. We have one of those like foot things that opens it, so it was just
Like where you step on the pedal?
so it was already open. So I just grabbed it with my toes.
Wait. How can it be open if you have to step on the pedal for to open it?
We also have a thing on the back so you can leave it open.
Okay.
Because when I cook, I like to have it open so I can throw in like onion rinds and vegetables.
Okay, all right, fair
and
enough.
whatnot. I love that you're fact checking me. Like, oh my god.
I'm just very curious on this because, like, I wouldn't be able to do that because we have, like,
this just in. The bagel's a fucking liar.
I'm just curious on this process. I'm not calling you a liar. I just want to fucking know because
Great, now you fucking know. I grabbed it with my big toe and my index toe on my left foot. I threw it on the right side of my back. The trash can was open because I've been throwing onion rinds out. Delmo's black
racist.
and gold.
Why did you stop?
and gold. Oh, because I was waiting for you to hit the bell. Yeah, and Jen was a bitch about it.
But you still made it in.
Fucking A right.
My question is, can you make it in again?
Yeah, that's a great question.
We should set this up.
We should set
We
this
should
up.
do.
I would put 20
was gonna
bucks that
say-
he could not do it on the first try.
No.
20 from both of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and start practicing.
No.
I'll see y'all.
No. No.
No.
Well, we can't stop that. We can't stop that. He can go home tonight
I'm sorry.
and
You
until
got a piece
also
of
next
zucchini?
week.
Got a
Until
piece of zucchini, we can do it afterwards.
no, I don't have zucchini.
I have zucchini. Not
Yeah.
not in a car or anything. I can't go downstairs. Oh, well, I'm so glad.
It's fine.
you mentioned
Actually,
that. I brought 4 zucchini.
It's like
with
an
me.
elf where he's like, "Hey, do you have any maple syrup?"
Right.
He's like, "Oh," she's like, "No, it's spaghetti." And he's like, "Oh,
thank God.
oh, here you go. I got some."
Yeah.
You just pulling zucchini out of your sleeves.
All right. I just take my foot out. All of a sudden, it's like right here. You're like, wow, you're so flexible. She's like, yeah, I got zucchini all day.
I would love to see this. Even if you practice, I don't give a shit how many.
You got 20 on it?
I will throw 20 on this. You could practice as much as you fucking want. But
Distance?
oh yeah, like listen, I will.
6 feet.
So all right, hold on. So from where you were standing to where the trash can is right now is 6 feet.
It's probably 4 feet. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
4 feet. Okay. Am I allowed to move the trash can somewhere else as long as it's inside 4 feet?
No, because here's the reason why. Because I can. We're talking about my my left foot. I'm like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Did you say Dago Day
I
Lewis?
said Daniel Day-Lewis, but nobody's
Okay.
gonna understand that. Yeah, I wish there was a way you could hit that more.
Oh, hold on.
There it is. Daniel Day-Lewis's first popular movie was called My Left Foot. Deep cut. But no, I'm saying you can't move it because if I'm grabbing it with my left foot and then throwing it around the right side of my body,
Okay.
you can't put the trash can over here because how am I going to hit that? It has to be over.
Okay. No. All right. You're right. Okay. Fine.
I get to pick where the trash can goes. You can pick the radius. We'll draw out a line. 4, what do we say, 4 feet?
I mean, that's what you said. It's 4 feet.
So
So we
4
do
feet.
inside 4 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also curious if you could just actually do it again and where it's at.
You guys got a zucchini?
You look. I already told you no.
You wanna
You
fuck-
look very confident on this.
Go. Does 7-Eleven sell zucchini? Because I'll go. and
No, I
we'll
don't think they
fucking-
do.
We'll make this episode so long.
Zucchini Slurpee.
We'll save this. We'll save this.
Chirpy Slurpee.
We'll save this for the what was it the Patreonage?
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah. You're going to have to learn that if we ever get on there.
Patreonage. What's a Patreonage? Anything? No.
No.
Anything?
No.
Okay.
No. I think you were talking about Patrona, which is from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
'Cause-
Exo Patrona.
That's so close on both words. Ugh,
What is it?
I'm so glad it's Pride Month. Expecto Patrona.
Oh, Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
The pizzaism.
Pizzaisms.
Booyah.
I haven't watched it in forever.
All right.
All right, so we'll circle around for that.
Yeah, we're going to do fucking Pizza Bagel Olympics.
I love it.
I love it.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. All right, listen, we can say this is like a tester episode, but I would love if we can pick things we can do for each other. Olympic.
Like a horse game? Like
Yeah,
you gotta do
exactly.
this?
Like you have to do this and then I'll do it after.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
All right, we'll jot this down and we'll make this an episode.
Hell fucking yeah.
This will
I
be
love
like
episodes.
this will be like a traveling episode.
I love it. I love it.
A reason to subscribe to YouTube.
Goddamn right.
Exactly,
You don't need a
yeah.
goddamn reason to subscribe to YouTube. All you need is the pizza and the bagel.
Oh, okay, I didn't know where we're going
And
with that.
Todd
Yeah. All right, so we'll fucking do that. I think we have like a fun this will be fun. We can have Tommy just gonna have to be our guy here.
we could take this mobile and
I'll
have
get a
other
referee
people
shirt.
judge us.
Yeah.
We could take this mobile and have other people judge.
It'd be like a little pizza bagel Olympics.
Olympics, yeah.
Yeah, I love this actually.
The special pizza bagel Olympics.
Here's the thing, guys. You here watching on YouTube, start leaving your comments. What would be fun for the pizza and the bagel to do as far as Olympics goes and different challenges
Yep.
for us to do.
And then here's the other thing. You hear Geneva. I hear Helsinki. I'm talking about 50,000 fucking Deutschmarks here, Bob. 50,000 Deutschmarks, Bob. You're fucking fired. All right. That's our time.
And I guess that's that. Well,
Pizza bagels.
thanks for listening.
Cheerios. I had a great time.
So did I. This is a fun episode.
Fuck yeah, dude. I had a great time.
Shoot us a text, send us a voicemail, 440-363.
0121.
Don't forget to go check us out on YouTube if you haven't already. Subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your grandma.
Yeah.
If you're listening to Spotify and Apple and you haven't checked out YouTube, you should probably do that.
You should.
so
And
you
also,
can
by the way, I already
see what Dave did earlier on the camera.
I already told your grandma.
Oh yeah,
Now she fucking knows.
he's pretty good about that.
The grandma whisperer.
Yeah, the
Yep.
grandma whisperer.
Yep. That's why her legs are weak.
If you're out of the country and need want to have some sort of interaction,
Gross.
if you're out of the country and want to have some interaction, you can email us pizzabagelspod@gmail.com. Other than that, 440-363.
0121.
There you go. Did you have something to say before?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay.
Holla, holla.
Thanks for
holla.
listening, guys.
With no bullshit.
Thanks for listening.
Tuh.
Bye-bye.
Pizza bagels with Tony and Dave. Oh, pizza bagels. That's the name of this podcast. Pizza bagels.
So, when I was a little kid,
Okay.
a couple weird things I did. I used to
Go on.
So I want credit for this. First of all, when we were talking about weird stuff, when I was a kid, I used to sleep. I would tuck myself into like a little ball, but I would sleep on my elbows and my palms with my ass up in the air.
So did I. With
So-
your elbows like in between your knees?
Yeah.
Shit, so did I.
So do you know what that means? What that means is that we deserve royalties from face down, ass up. That's the way I want to fuck. Like we were the first face down, ass ups.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
We were doing those back in the 80s.
1987, I was face down, ass up, and now fucking Drake is trying to make money off it. This is bullshit.
Wait. What do you mean Drake's trying to make money off of that?
I don't know if it was Drake.
No, it
Maybe
wasn't
one of those-
Drake.
I don't know. They all look this.
Is that Ludacris? Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to fuck. I think that might be a Ludacris. I don't know. Tomboy?
It is.
Yeah,
It is
Tomboy's looking it up.
Ludacris.
Is it Ludi?
It absolutely is ludicrous.
Yeah, not fucking Drake.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, but I'm sure Drake also is into face down, ass up. Let's not be fucking. Come on.
I mean, probably, but with dudes though. Wasn't he? Wasn't he banging Puffy?
Yeah, but you mean Diddy?
Yeah, say bud, Puff Daddy.
I love you call him Puffy.
Yeah, we're not gonna call him Diddy. Sounds too close to Daddy.
That's what everyone's calling him in the news.
That's
for all
what
of
definitely
his-
what Drake's calling him.
Yeah.
Is it Diddy or Daddy? You want a little ding
Yeah.
there?
Hell yeah.
I think people call him Puffy too, right?
So first,
I mean,
off,
B.I.G. called him Puff
yeah,
because Papa and Puff.
that's true.
It was Two Live Crew.
Two Life Crew's the first one to do face down, ass up.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck.
Oh, that's the lyrics. Okay, so it's
that.
Two Life Crew.
Crew.
Oh, we got to do a Two Life Jews episode.
Oh yeah.
Have I told you about this?
Yeah, you did. But who was the other Jew? For have Jess?
I'm sorry. Did you think one of the Two Life Jews was your girlfriend?
Well, who was the other Jew?
I don't know.
Did you have another Jew in mind?
No,
could be
no.
you.
It's an actual band.
It could be you.
or you, or you, or you.
Do you remember you talking about? Yeah.
But Two Life Jews is a real band.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I
Their
didn't.
names are like Moisha and Shlomo.
Mm-hmm.
And they sing a song like, Oi, it's so humid. Oi, it's so humid. It's like a sauna in here. Oi, it's so humid.
I wish there were a Two Live Crew cover band.
Well, that also
They
sounds, which would be
100%
dope.
are.
But that sounds like very like 90s. Is that like what they were going for? Like,
Yeah, it'd be extremely early 90s or late 80s. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, so we'll check that out.
Two Live Jews.
Two Life Jews.
I love it.
Moisha.
Moisha.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here. Holla,
Okay.
holla, holla. That's Jewish bread with no bullshit.
Bye bye.
Bye.